Well, I think we played well on the road for once. I mean, we always took care of business at home, but we managed to get 2 wins on the road. The last time I played in BBL, it was only, I think, 12 teams. It was called BBL Elite, and it was a little bit tougher than it is this year because the competition were a little bit better. Still this year we got some great teams, but it's a little bit more uneven, so I guess the further we get into the playoffs and the tournament, it will be more similar to what it used to be. To the Swedish league is actually pretty similar at the moment, but like I said, we're trying to compete and get further down in the tournament so we can play some better teams than we get in the Swedish league. You always try to win every game you play, but we said, as always in Europe, you gotta take care of business at home and win your home games, and then we try to get a few ones on the road, and that's what we've been able to do so far, so hopefully we can keep it up and make a run in the playoffs. We started off the tournament very slow and played really bad our first 2 games, but then we kind of got used to the level of competition. We picked it up and we played better as the tournament progressed. So I think in the last 3 games we actually played pretty well, and unfortunately we got off to a rough start, but we got a good win against Russia and we played a close game against Italy. So I mean, it was okay, but you always want to do better and reach the next step. And we didn't do that, so it was okay, but nothing more. Yes, of course. I mean, it helps a lot when Jeff and Jonas, because it gets more attention to the media and they talk a lot more basketball than they used to. I mean, it gets shown on TV and they talk about it in the newspaper and stuff like that. So it helps a lot, but it's also a sign that we develop players and they get better and better because we never had an NBA player before. So, and if you look at the girls teams as well, they did really well. And so it's not just Jonas and Jeff; it's other players too. And we got some good young players coming in that plays in Barcelona and so on. So basketball is getting better and better, but it's still not as big as soccer and hockey, of course. Well, definitely in the States because that's where I learned how to play basketball. I started late age, at the age of 19, so that's really where I picked up my basketball skills, and I also got a good education and got to meet a lot of good people and friends that I still know as of date. So it was a great experience for me. And Georgia was, as I said, a little different experience, but it was really friendly people over there, and they took care of me and my girlfriend very well. So, I mean, both of the experience I had in staying out of Sweden was really good, and I got no regrets. As long as I'm healthy and I feel good about myself, I think I'm gonna keep playing. But I mean, it can change from year to year. So after each year, I will reevaluate and see how my body feels and if I want to keep on playing basketball. But as I feel of right now, I mean, I feel pretty good and I feel like I can still go strong. So as long as I play well, I think I'm gonna keep playing for a little bit. Well, I wish them a happy 2014, and hopefully we can provide them with some good basketball games and good, fun, exciting basketball games.